Hello y'all. I am still filming the fasting video, so do not worry, that is coming out. But it's not quite, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's not quite 12 o'clock yet. I always set, here, let me push this back. I always set 12 as the time when I officially start my fast, because, you know, 12 a.m. is when it starts, and then 12 a.m. the day that it ends is when it ends. But yeah, so, but I wanted basically to come on here because I was watching my favorite YouTuber's vlog, and I also had just had a conversation with somebody about like school and work, and they were telling me how busy they are, and you know, they were telling me that they don't have any days off. Basically, their days off are taking care of things they need to take care of for when they go back to work, or like for their car, or for their house and all that stuff. And I'm like, so you don't have a day to just take to yourself? Like, that to me just seems so wrong. Like, I get it, people have bills to pay, like, you know, I moved back into my parents' house, I know what it was like being out, like, but even then I still had days off. I still took days off, made sure I was in a space where I could take days off. And I just feel like, my generation kind of is starting to realize that, but I know my parents' generation, it was just like work, work, work. You know, it's not like, okay, let's take a step back and analyze who we are, what we want, all this stuff, and how you can still make money doing what you want to do and not falling into line with everybody else's plan for your life. Sorry guys, I'm also whispering because it is currently 10:30 at night and everybody is sleeping upstairs, so yes, I have to lower my voice. But yeah, I was watching her vlog. Gina Janine is her name. Love her channel. She's one of the best YouTubers out there. She keeps it 100% real, but she still has a very like sweet personality, which I also see in myself, which is why I love her so much, because I see parts of me in her. And if she ever sees this at any point ever and she has responded to me on Instagram, and I'm like, girl, thank you for shouting out the small people too. But yeah, she was basically addressing her haters in the comments that a lot of people like to judge and think they know something about your life when all they see is what you put on the internet. So all they see is like what you record, which is like 30% of your life. Another 70% you're out there living, and they have no idea what you're doing. But yeah, so in her comments, I guess she was just addressing, obviously she makes money being a YouTuber. She has like 220, I think, thousand subscribers, which technically is not a lot in the YouTube realm, but it's enough for her to make a living for herself and her family. How she was saying that she loves what she does, and people had something to say in the comments. And I was reading comments, which I probably shouldn't have done, but you know, I was just sitting here drinking my hot chocolate, scrolling through, and you know, I see a lady saying that the YouTube profession can go out of business, but being a doctor or a lawyer or a physician never will. And I'm like, what makes you think that the social media realm is going to shut down anytime soon? What makes you think that? You know, and it's like, anybody could lose their job at any moment. Anybody could also be out of a job. Like, why do you have to be negative about certain things? Like, and then to me, the kicker is, why are you getting on somebody else's platform who you clearly support because you are watching each and every one of their videos religiously? Like, you're one of the first people there when the notification goes off that they posted a new video, but you have something negative to say about them. Like, make it make sense. Like, how bored do you have to be in your own life to make a negative comment on somebody else's video who you clearly support? To me, that is just odd behavior, because it's like, in your own life, are you talking trash about the people that you're closest to? Are you talking trash about your friends, about your family? Like, that double-sided behavior is just so odd to me. And I saw it after the election too. Like, people that you thought you knew, like my best friend, like people are very strange. You think you know somebody, but you really don't. And she was just addressing that in order to do well for yourself, for your future kids, for your future spouse, whatever it might be, you need to believe in yourself. And whatever that looks like for you, whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve it if you put the work into it. And that message just really resonated with me because being 21, it seems like I have endless amounts of time left, but I know and I feel, the pressure coming down and all these things. And, obviously, like, the money that I do have, I'm saving it and all this stuff. And I'm blessed to be able to live in my parents' house right now. And but I also know that I can achieve. I'm in a very blessed position. I'm not unaware of that. But I also know, I did have some hard times a couple years ago. Like I was working full time while I was going to school at the same time. And doing all that doesn't give you space to really step back and analyze what you value, who you are. And I think life is about more than just the rat race. You know what I mean? And you hear like multi-level marketers talking about it, gurus talking about it, but from somebody who actually is working to achieve her goals, that statement is so true. It's just so true. And just don't ever, let anybody tell you that there's a certain path you have to follow or a certain path you have to take that is right. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, as long as you're not doing anything that is going to hurt somebody else, you have endless options. And I just feel like more people need to say that and more people need to make that known. And I feel like people do know that, but I guess just the person that I was talking to tonight in her video just reminded me of that. And every day, you have to wake up and tell yourself, like, you can do this. Like, whatever you want to achieve, you can literally achieve it. So I'm just putting this out there because in a year, who knows where my channel will be, who knows where I will be. Like, I just feel like these moments are so important to document and talk about because you can have these thoughts, but to put them on a platform for somebody else to see who might have the same thoughts is like one of the greatest things you can ever do. And yeah, I'm just blessed enough to be able to start this channel at 21. I really wanted to start it at 18. Did I have the vocabulary for it? Did I have like the conversational skills for it? No. But I wouldn't trade those 3 years of learning how to express myself for anything, because that taught me, who I am, what I value, what I want, and all that stuff. Also, I'm sorry guys, I didn't realize how stretched out my shirt was, but yeah, this shirt is probably going in the donation bin pretty soon. But yes, so yeah, anyways, that's gonna wrap up my little rant for tonight. And as you guys know, I am currently filming my fasting video, so as soon as 12 o'clock on the dot hits, your girl's going to fasting mode for the next 4 days, and I'll be posting videos to update you guys on how that is going for me. So yeah, if you like this video, please drop a like, consider subscribing. If you want to see more of these kinds of talks, these like deep philosophical talks, let me know, and I definitely will consider making more videos like this. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye.